Another big upgrade to the operations division in the fleet maintenance area is the RTA fleet management system. One of the issues with our fleet in the past is that everything for record keeping has been done on paper, whether it was a pump checkout form or any repairs done to any apparatus or invoicing done by the shop to an outside contract agency. Everything had to be done on paper, which is very time consuming, and it's very difficult to get any data out for making decisions or analyzing the shop's performance over the years, or their efficiency or hours, what they put hours in on. So this fleet management software is going to upgrade our ability to see what type of job we're doing in the shop. So some of the things that we're able to track with the RTA fleet maintenance software, one is all of the vehicles have been entered into the software program, and we've built a database for them. So anytime any repair or work is done to that particular apparatus, whether it's the time spent working on it, the parts or materials that are put into using that or repairing that apparatus, are all entered into that program, as well as fuel logs and things of that nature. So what we can do over the years is track how much that apparatus is costing us to run. What that allows us to do is take a look at things like the Pierce engines versus the Ferrara engines. And when we go to purchase equipment in the future, we can look at objective data that's going to tell us what is actually more cost-efficient piece of apparatus to use on a daily basis. One, you have the cost of the vehicle, and then two, you have the out-of-service time, the cost of repairs, the time of repairs, service life of the apparatus, fuel efficiency of the apparatus. And we can take all that data and then make a reasonable decision based on numbers instead of just based on feeling or opinion. That's going to help us make good decisions in the future. And we're to the point now where we're about ready to roll out the ability for the crews and the stations to make a request for service via the RTA software. So rather than doing things the way we do now with a phone call or an email, there will actually be a way for anybody at a station to log on, put in their apparatus identifier, and then communicate with the shop on what type of issues they're having with the engine, whether it's a minor problem, a major problem, and then communicating that to the shop. It will give other people on at the same station, say, the ability to log on and see what the status of a repair request is, whether it's what problems were communicated to the shop or anything that the shop does will also be communicated back through that same software, so people can check the status of whether the repair is waiting on parts or what the issue is with it. If we have major out-of-service issues that are more immediate, that won't be done primarily through the program. That'll be a phone call to Ernie or Doug, but this will give us a way to track all of those things and for people to know what is actually being done on the engine.